Hello and welcome to the Center of It All. I'm Tara Berardi. Today we'll visit a well-known Centre County landmark, talk to a renowned local photographer, and go behind the scenes with the voice of Beaver Stadium. I'll sit down with favorite Centre County musician and then tour through Med Express, the newly opened urgent care center in State College. All of this is coming up on the Center of It All. The Neff Round Barn was built in the 1900s and is the second most photographed landmark in Centre County. We took a tour through the barn to learn more about this unique work of architecture. This year marks the 100th anniversary of a true historical landmark. The Neff Round Barn's unique circular design was a cutting-edge work of architecture at the time of its construction. Frank Downey says his family lived on the property for 37 years and appreciate its agricultural significance.
When we first moved here in the mid-60s, the barn, it was noticed, but not like it, as the area grew and more people were coming in out of the area, moving out of the area, the barn was unique, it really got discovered. And probably in the past, 15 years or so, it really became popular and became a landmark in Centre County, along with other things related to Penn State and some other private properties too. But the barn, fortunately, it was always well maintained, and the owners had the wherewithal to do that. And it was never modernized. A lot of the farms today, the barns, were obsolete for today's farming, so they were, renovated. Fortunately, this barn is almost original from the time it was built.
The barn was originally designed for function, but its shape is not compatible with current farming equipment. Dave Shuey was raised by the owner of the barn, and his daughter now lives on the property. Shuey says the barn is well preserved as they continue to find ways to put it to use.
Right now it's used for the horses, for the goats. I have hay and straw in here. We use it for just mainly the animals. And it's unique, they don't make them anymore. The equipment that they used years ago, they could go around in this barn, but the stuff they have today, it's impossible to go around this barn, on the inside. But, with the celebration in 100 years, if I was out of the area and had the opportunity to see a round barn, because I love, the structures, I would want to go see it.
LaDon Young of the Centre County Grange Fair says that Neff was an active part of the Grange and believes his vision for efficiency in agriculture should be celebrated.
Pennsylvania State University's first name was Farmers High School. And so this is a testament to our background, where we came. It also combines the concept of education and advancement, because again, in its day, it was the cutting edge of agriculture.
Because the idea for the round barn was ahead of its time, Young says it took someone as forward-thinking as Neff was to design such an innovative structure.
He did not have a blueprint for this. So Neff and Aaron Thomas, who built the barn, had to spend a great deal of time creating it. They didn't have any, they had to start from scratch, and you'll notice that it all radiates from a center pole. That's a great deal of math to figure the arcs, to do the roof, and to do the side. It curves, as you see. The bottom is board and batten, and the top, what we call the mow floor, is flat.
The Neff Round Barn was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1979 and is one of only 2 round barns remaining in Centre County. Coming up, we'll sit down with accomplished photographer Bill Coleman and learn more about Beaver Stadium announcer Dean DeVore. All that coming up on the Center of It All.